So, Russ, what would you want for your last meal if you were like, let's say on death row?
My last meal, a baby chicken.
What?
Yeah, like you have the little egg and then you tap it with the spoon and then a little baby chick comes out and then you
Why would no? Are you talking like a Cornish hen?
No, just an alive baby chicken.
Really going out with a bang.
I think it would be funny though, like to get something like get like Chipotle that like gives you diarrhea on your last day. But then like
That'd be
anything
terrible.
wouldn't anything give the prisoners diarrhea because they're
I just don't know how you could even eat.
eh,
You know what I mean?
who gives a shit? A lot of them just don't. Like
Yeah.
they don't want a last meal. What would your last meal be?
Well, I mean, let's face it, anything would give me diarrhea at that point. So
Yeah.
I'd probably go all out. Like, I'd go for like all of the things
Steak
that
and
I
lobster,
can't ever eat. Like, it would be
chocolate.
like, no, well, I mean, yeah, that might kill
Yeah.
me. I'm
Yeah,
allergic,
exactly.
so I'd probably do like, yeah, like Alfredo. Like all of the pot
Alfredo.
yeah, like cream-based sauces. Anything cream-based. That's what I would go for.
Or like the cum of an Asian man. You know how difficult it would be for them to
Well, and then they would just be like, "No, we're just gonna kill you."
yeah, that's you get the shamrock shake and a
Oh my
McRib.
god, I would have, like, every flavor of a
That way,
Blizzard.
like, because it's almost never at the same time.
Yeah,
So like that'll delay your execution for like a couple of years.
and, like, real french fries. Like, real
Some Five Guys French fries.
something like that. Something
Yeah.
real bad for me.
What?
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to
Welcome.
Comedyville Horror Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Russ.
I'm Tosh.
In this week's episode, we're talking about the fun, wild, wacky world of executions.
Executions.
So grab a drink, sit on down, and listen to us talk about some of the strangest.
Wildest forms that I did not even know,
Mm-hmm.
like, I just wanna know what wacky person was like, "You know what? I feel like this right here is a good way to really make it."
Yeah. And there's a lot that we're just not even really going to talk about, like the normal, like the hangings,
Yeah.
like guillotine, stuff like that.
Right.
Like that's pretty. It's mainstream murder
I mean, there's some wild stuff, you think, like, crucifixion was bad for our Lord, baby savior.
because that was like
It was a
the
terrible
execution back then was crucifixion.
crucifixion, yeah, which wow, wild, right? You would think like, "Okay, that sounds pretty
Hmm.
terrible."
I mean, I did watch Passion of the Christ.
Oh, I tried to watch it on Easter and I couldn't find it.
It's fucking awful. It's
Like, sad.
it's one of the worst movies because it's fucking 2 hours of like
Sorry, 2 hours of your
BDSM
life.
porn
Okay.
because it's just like beating the shit out of Jesus the whole time.
Sorry. Let's come here. Ever get over here. Come here. Lay down. How about you do it? So let's like get right into it.
Well, let's talk about some of the current forms
Okay.
of execution because uh what was it, 2 days ago? Uh our current president added firing squad to federal executions. And so we have the most common is lethal injection, and that's usually a 3-stage process. It's in 34 states. It might actually be more than that. But the first one, I believe, was a pain.
It's like a sedative, right?
Yeah. And then the second one is a paralyzer. And then the third one is to stop your heart. And then there's also like a newer one is nitrogen hypoxia.
Okay.
where it's a gas chamber type of thing where they just, I believe, pump in nitrogen so that like oxygen, like you just suffocate basically.
That's awful.
And then there's firing squad. And I don't know if it is true. I've always heard that firing squad is one guy has a real bullet, but they don't
But they
know.
don't know who.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
That way, like,
Nobody has this guilt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe there were some instances where like they all missed. And like the people, like the condemned would still be alive. Like that would be the most terrifying thing. Like you hear it and you're like,
Yeah, and then they're like, well, let's do it again.
yeah, they're like, gotta do it again.
Yeah, like you've already crapped yourself and pissed your pants, and like now you're just gonna go through that whole emotion again.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
I think I would pass out from like fear.
I'd shit myself. Definitely.
For sure.
Unless though, like by the time you're there, you're like, I'm ready. Lord Jesus, take me. I'm sure that's what they say. But so, and then the last one is electrocution.
Okay.
It seems old timey because it is old timey, and this is often a second option. Like the first one didn't fucking work, so we'll just electrocute them.
Well, I thought like Texas finally got rid of it. Oh, 8 states still do use the electric chair?
Yeah, an option. And I think most of them are like,
no thanks.
The final option, like if like lethal injection, because there's some controversy on where they're getting these drugs.
Right.
I believe Nebraska got sued for their last execution.
Well,
because they got like fentanyl from China.
Well, and hasn't there been like lethal injection where like it didn't work?
Yeah, there's a lot of like botched ones.
Yeah.
Like the gas chamber. It was before it was the nitrogen, it was a cyanide. Like they had a thing in this gas chamber where they would put the cyanide in like an acid, I believe. And then it would fill up the chamber. But the problem was they didn't fucking test it to see if it leaked. So like everybody watching got real fucking sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the gas chamber thing was like the shortest run of execution.
Except for like World War II. I mean.
Yeah, well, Hitler, he did a real good job at it.
Apparently. He and like all the scientists working on that.
Yeah, but so that's the current ones.
Just terrifying in general. Don't do anything that puts you into, on death row.
So how do you feel about state executions? What is your opinion on them?
I go back and forth. Because do I feel like we as human beings should ever like play God, right? No. I mean, but you look at life in prison, how much does that paying how much are we paying as taxpayers to keep somebody in prison for life or feeding them, sometimes they're getting their education, like all of these things, right? But I think when it comes to like, let's say somebody who did like a horrible crime, like murdered someone or a child or something like that in like a horrific manner, I think whatever manner they murdered someone in they get payback.
That same way.
I don't know. There's the eye for an eye, but also, I don't know. I mean, I've never right, like I've never been in that experience where like I know somebody who murdered someone and like, or someone who got murdered. What would be my thoughts behind it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's so many ifs behind it, but.
See, and my opinion is, well, let me ask you this. When is it ever morally right to kill a human being?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
never.
No.
It's never
so
morally right.
Why are we allowing?
And especially when the state is doing it in all of our names.
Right. I don't know.
And like with how much, prison cost, stop giving them fucking all these resources. They have more shit than I do, and I'm not in prison. Yeah. Fuck. 3 square meals a day? Fuck, I
It's a
don't even
lot of
get that.
food.
Yeah, and, like, all of
And I don't know,
like,
like, is death
the
row
healthcare that they get, like,
yeah,
I don't fucking have that. Like, that it's bullshit, but
I go back and forth.
yeah, I mean, I still don't think that no matter, like no matter the crime, nobody should be murdered.
Well, I think, like, a life sentence, you have to think about what you did.
Yeah, make them miserable their entire life.
Yeah, like that, like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's a
know, like,
much bigger punishment than just
solitary
fucking
confinement for, like, a year
mhm.
at a time.
Yeah. Just to just have a chamber where they just get butt raped
Oh,
constantly.
that
That probably goes against, like,
or it
Geneva
could be
Convention.
like a gas chamber, but it's just a bunch of French bulldogs ripping ass into,
Yeah.
like, pipes because 'cause they're deadly.
Or, like, fucking, like, laughing gas.
Your abs would hurt so bad.
Yeah, exactly, like, your mouth, like
That would actually be that'd be a good one.
yeah.
Oh, there I could think of so many different or, like, just, like, a room full of, like, rats. Like, figure out what their biggest fear is, like, they have to go to, like,
Mhm.
a hypnotist and, like, psych people,
Yeah.
and then whatever their biggest fear is, that's what they have to experience, but it could be at, like, random times.
Oh, fuck, mine would be
Oh.
going to a Catholic church.
Oh, I thought it was the dentist.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too, but God, going to a
Oh,
fucking Catholic church because it's, like,
we just make you
4 hours
but it would be,
fucking
like,
long.
all in Latin. It'd be like the old Latin mass where you
Or
just
just
have
in
to sit
Spanish,
through it.
where I'm just like, "I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Well,
I fucking hate this."
You know Latin?
Yes, all of it.
Stop it. It was well, maybe they do have Spanish masses somewhere, but
Everywhere.
okay.
This is America. We speak Spanish here. So, let's get into some of the more, I guess,
Gruesome.
obscure.
I would say gruesome, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The first one that I have is falling, where it's just fucking pushing people off of a cliff. I don't know why this is so funny to me, where it's just picturing it in my head, like they're like standing on top of the cliff and then they're like,
Like, this is
"Get off of
beautiful,
here."
right?
Just kick them off.
See you never.
Yeah. Did you ever see uh Midsummer? Midsommar?
Mm,
It's a horror movie, but it's like in daytime. It's crazy.
oh, yeah, where they're, like, in some sort of weird, like, cult thing.
Yeah. Did you ever see
It
that?
is it is wild.
And it starts out where they're like jumping off of the cliff,
Mhm.
and then there's that fucking big hammer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a wild
Mhm.
one.
Like, possibly Iran might still be doing the fucking push them off a cliff. Okay, so next one is crushed by elephants.
That's sounds awful.
It is definitely like a metal song, like a death metal song, I'm pretty sure. Like, could you imagine? Like, so they would train these elephants
Mm,
to like not like kill them right away.
like, play with them.
Yeah, like fucking fling them around. They'd fucking cut them up and shit.
They'd attach blades to their
Hmm.
tusks, and so
And
they just,
elephants are
like
they do like that, the fucking like butterfly knife with their trunk.
yeah.
That'd be funny. And then they stab them with their trunk.
They just put peanuts in
And
everybody's
then they have
pockets.
like a bandana.
Oh, yeah. It'd be awesome. There
uh,
was a movie, though, um, God, was it on it might have been, like, Game of Thrones or something, where there was a scene where the guy gets his head crushed by an elephant, and it is, like, super graphic.
hmm
It's like a grape pops.
Yeah. Well, how much does an elephant weigh? Like
A lot.
6,000 pounds?
Like
Like
yeah,
3 ton?
3 ton, maybe 2 ton, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's insane.
Yeah.
That
That would
would
be, but like other than like the fucking elephant like playing with you and torturing you, like the having your head crushed would be like real fast. Like I
that is
think you'd
true.
be
It
like,
would be a
ow,
pretty
and then you're
yeah,
done.
yeah, that's true. True statement. Still not something I would want to experience.
No.
No, thank you.
I think even like the falling, like being pushed off of a cliff, I think that would be still just as terrifying because you're seeing it fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's the
The
ground
end.
is coming.
Yeah, the end is near.
Yeah. Yeah. We also have death by 1,000 cuts. And this was mostly in China. And they would tie them up to a pole, and pieces of skin and also whole limbs were very slowly cut and taken off.
That's awful.
Mm-hmm. While they're like, the whole goal of it was to keep them alive as long as possible. Like that. Could you imagine though, like where like the first one, you're like, ow, like a paper cut, like, oh, ouchie.
Why'd you do that? Do you have a Band-Aid?
Yeah. Owie, 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 owie. God.
And they're like, you only have 900.
Like, we're just beginning.
Yeah, seriously. It's just like a fork or a butter knife.
So, and I do want to say, I'm pretty sure like today's like execution stuff, it's all based on making the killing part easier for the executioner. Like that's why lethal injection is such a big thing,
Yeah.
because it's not traumatizing.
Well, and I think for the like if families are witnessing,
I feel like if we had like a serial killer murder in our family, like I wouldn't care like how, you know what I mean? It's not like I would love them anymore. Like, you know what I mean?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like why the fuck would that matter? Okay. So this year is America's 250th birthday. And well, let's talk about that for a second.
What do you
Like,
mean?
The 250th?
Well, like, what are we doing for it?
Oh, I don't know. But what we should do is have a good old fashioned revolution.
Oh boy.
Like,
I was like, we're
it's
talking about
250 years
executions.
is like, we're due for another one.
Maybe.
You know, overthrow the government, throw some tea in the goddamn river
This
because
is how we get
fucking
shut down.
taxes. Anyways, so when you think of America, what do you think of?
When I think of America,
Yeah, what is America?
I don't even know.
I'm trying to set you up for this.
What are you
fucking
setting me up for?
like apple pies, fucking
No.
wrestling, monster trucks,
None of that.
eagles, bald eagles.
Bald eagles and red, white, and blue.
Because this brings me to our next form, blood eagle.
Oh,
So it comes from Nordic legends of Vikings.
the Vikings.
So when they decided that someone needed to be executed, they would slash their back to give access to their ribs. And then the ribs were broken and twisted upwards and out, kind of like wings.
See this.
Then they would also pour salt in it because why not?
I mean,
Mm-hmm. And then
is that where the term pour salt on your wound came from?
probably.
I watched this in that it was like a series called The Vikings or Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
It was super gory and graphic. Like,
Yeah.
the shit they did. I'm so glad I did not live during that time.
Then to finally end the person, they rip their lungs out and drape them over the wings. Super awesome.
It was awful. I mean, there's like, don't you just wonder though? Like, I know that they did all of these executions to make it like to display, right? This is a symbol of what's going to happen or what would happen if
it's
you
to
did
put
this.
fear into people so that they don't do
Right.
shit.
But like, okay, what wackadoodle is going to this extreme of like, you know what sounds good? We're going to also rip out their lungs and then we're going to display them like wings because it's like kind of see-through. Like, what?
Yeah, it takes a fucked up person to just be like,
I
we
know.
need to, like, it's like a director. Can you give me a little bit more gore?
I really need you to make sure no one does this again.
That would be funny. Like a director, like a film director, like at executions. Like,
hold on. Let's try that again.
yeah, we're going to need another take.
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't feeling it for me.
Right. Like that, what is it, 1,000 cuts? They're like,
Mhm.
you're only at 500. We should
Yeah.
probably do another 500.
Yeah. We're gonna need to start over.
Yeah.
And could you give me more?
Yeah. Maybe take a limb off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, um, Next up we have keel hauling. So this wasn't an execution. This wasn't planned to kill someone, but most of the people died that were keel hauled.
Yeah. Refresh my memory what that one was.
So what they would do for these sailors, because we know sailors they're always like perfect human beings.
They are.
So it was like they got caught stealing a candy bar or something when they were in port, then they would have to be keel hauled. Uh, the person would be tied with a rope. I believe it was usually like their hands would go to one side and like then on the other side of the boat would be like their feet and they would like literally drag them along the bottom of the boat, often like barely giving them any air. But the worst was most of the boats were covered in barnacles
That
on
would
the
be
bottom, so it
so
would
cut them.
few that did survive this would have major scars for the rest of their life. Um oh, here's a good old fashioned one.
What's that?
Soup.
Soup?
Yeah, just boiling people.
Oh God. And then there was the gold, like they would
Hmm?
boil metal and
Yeah.
then pour it on them.
Mm-hmm. This so the boiling was from East Asia to England, where they would often place the person in a vat of boiling liquid, sometimes oil, water, tar. Sometimes to make it more gruesome, they would put them in cool water and let it heat up.
Mm. That's like a
Yeah.
witch's brew.
What was
So
the one?
scary.
The bowl?
Oh, they would, so it was like a bronze bowl with the cavity was hollow. And so they would put people
They would
in,
lock them in
they would
it.
lock them in this bowl and then put a fire underneath. And so they're just roasting them. They're literally roasting alive.
Yeah. That would suck, like, because uh like it was a small area in there, so it's not like you could get off of the floor that's
Yeah.
burning.
Like you're like
You're like,
cramped and yeah. What was the,
I bet you could pee on it.
you wouldn't have that much pee. And it
Well,
would
but it
be
would
like,
cool it down enough for a little bit, right?
I mean, that sounds
Or no, because you wouldn't want to do that because then it would boil it. Because doesn't pee turn into like ammonia?
probably you just die from your own piss.
Yeah. Wow, that'd be better than fucking
Burning.
yeah. Like being
These are like really gruesome ways.
it's like an oven, like just being roasted,
Yeah, you're roasted.
like a fucking
Roasted.
pressure cooker.
Probably. Oh, and then I read that they also had like pipes that would come out of the bowl, and
Mhm.
so their screams would sound like bull noises.
Yeah.
And so there'd just be like all these people watching.
Yeah, just listening to a bull.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
That is though, like, I wonder, I should have looked up when did we stop doing public executions?
I don't know. Because
Because
didn't
that
they
it was very popular, like for hangings
hangings? That's what
and
I was thinking of. Like
yeah,
maybe, I mean, 650s? No.
650s.
No, like 1950. I don't know. Because there
I
was
don't,
like horse quartering. I mean, I feel like all
yeah,
of this
let's
weird
let's get
shit.
into drawing and quartering. Because I was during the 13th century mostly, which is uh wait, what is that? 1200s?
I don't know.
I think
You're the
because it's
expert on
well,
this.
it's like it's opposite because it's not the 1300s because the first century is 0 to 100.
Right. So why? So wouldn't it be like? What did you say? The 14th? So it'd be the
The
1300s.
13th century
So it'd be the
would be
1200s.
the
1400s.
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 Yeah.
So you're
Because
after.
what century are we in? What the fuck? Why am I so fucking retarded? I don't even know what century we're in.
I know.
So the drawing and quartering. So drawing was being tied to a horse and drugged to the gallows. And then after they were hanged or disemboweled or beheaded, they would quarter them by tying ropes to
4 horses.
Well, sometimes only 2,
Mm.
depending on how big the town was. If
Well,
it was a one-horse town, that made it harder.
then, you might be able to find
You'd
a
have to
second
tie him
one.
up to a tree.
God,
Um, yeah,
that
running
would
in
be
opposite directions.
oh my gosh.
And this was usually only for those guilty of treason. This was a special one for the treasonous. But luckily, they abolished it in 1867.
Oh, wow, it's quite a few years that they were allowing this.
hmm I just have one more. Um, I am not going to say this right.
Oh, the
Uh, Poina Cully?
Koli, I think.
Yeah, something.
I don't know.
I I can barely read, anyways. And then if it's not in like third grade English, then
We need some layman's terms over
yeah.
here.
So this punishment is it was in ancient Rome
Oh, this one's terrible.
where what is it the a part in cases of parricide. Oh, this is so for
Isn't this the one where they would put them in sacks?
yeah, but this was for if a person killed their parents
Oh,
or
okay.
close family members. This is
Mhm.
like a special one reserved for them. They would sew them into a leather sack with a number of animals in, including dogs, monkeys, snakes, roosters,
Nope, I would die.
and
If
then
you
they'd
put a snake in
throw the
one,
bag into water. If the animals didn't kill the person, then they would just drown.
drown.
I feel like though, couldn't you just?
It's a leather bag. Wouldn't you just hold the rooster's feet and be like, "Just peck at it until it opens"?
Well, but I feel like why kill the animals? Like, why do they got to be involved?
But for the snake.
Can't you just put them in a fucking bag and just throw the bag in? Like, why you got to kill the animals too?
Or if you're, like, concerned on whether or not they can get the job done, throw them in, like, a locked building.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, you don't want them. You don't want them to have enough room to fight back.
Well, not a building. Okay, like a
Yeah.
small room, like a tiny room,
Feel like-
closet.
What
With
would
the
be the
lights off.
worst of a dog, a monkey? What did I say? A dog, a monkey, a snake, a rooster.
Well, for me, snake, but I would die of fear.
Yeah, but like if it's not that poisonous of a snake, like yeah, just bites you.
Well, like, what kind of monkey are we talking about?
I know. See, I think a
Right?
fucking like a chimpanzee would
They're,
like
like,
rip your fucking arms
yeah,
off.
they're, like, super strong
Yeah.
and then eat your face.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like I think that would be
right?
the worst. Like a fucking a
Like,
chicken.
a dog would be scary.
Like yeah, they have spurs, but like
Roosters are mean.
well, yeah, but like I think a monkey would
Probably
fucking
be the
shove its fucking fist in your ass and then
oh my
use you as a
God.
puppet.
Sick.
It puts on a little puppet show
You're
for
sick.
everyone watching.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like the dogs too, like, I mean, I'm sure they were like these trained
Yeah.
dogs to just rip
But it's
your
just sad. Like you train these animals to be like fucking like vicious and stuff, and then you kill them. Like that's sad.
I don't know. These are like really messed up ways to
Yeah,
die.
it
I
kind
mean,
of
you
makes
think
me a little
about
sad.
I know it makes me sad too, but you think about like, right, we read up on and we've talked about like serial killers and like,
Mhm.
right, like some of the crazy things that they've done. But I mean, or you think back to like, right, Native Americans, like they would scalp people. Can you imagine? That would be like a terrible way to go. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't survive,
the
right?
scalping usually was they were already dead, and then they would take the
take the
scalp
scalp.
because there's that famous one in Nebraska. I think the library has it.
What?
Yeah, a guy in like the fucking pioneer days or whatever.
Yeah.
They got attacked by Native Americans, and he played dead
And was scalped.
and was scalped, and so he fucking had to sit there and get his forehead
How
and
would you not scream? Like, how
yeah,
would
I
that
don't know. But,
you'd have to
it's
pass out from shock.
so well, yeah, he did pass out, and when he woke up, he started walking towards the town or whatever, and he found his scalp, like, the Indian dropped it,
Oh my god.
and so he took it back with him and had it, like, tanned, and he kept it, and he, like, traveled around doing
With a hat on?
no, he, like there's pictures of him. I'll put pictures up of the guy, like
Without hair?
yeah, he's, like, bald from where it
Oh
happened
my
because they
god.
weren't able to put
Well, yeah, they didn't have, like,
yeah.
skin grafts back then.
But I think he traveled around just talking about how fucking terrible savages are.
Oh my god, scary.
But
That's crazy. I mean, there's some crazy shit out there.
what else should we talk about of executions? I don't know if there's
I don't know, I think we're just going for, like, the, like, grimmest, most gruesome,
yeah,
just weird, like, wild forms. It kinda makes ours seem kind. What a gentle killing.
yeah. What how
But I just don't feel like yeah, I don't know. Taking other people's lives just not it's not my
no.
jam, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Of the current ones, which one would you choose?
Mm. I would
Because I've heard
probably
the
say
lethal injection can take a while.
yeah, and I don't know if I would want, like, that like, knowing what's happening, but feeling paralyzed, like I can't move,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But then just having my heart stop, but I'd probably do the firing squad. Just take me
Yeah, I
out.
think the firing squad.
Yeah,
The worst though would be if they miss.
I know. If they're like, "Do you have any final words?" I would be like, "Don't miss.
Yeah.
Please.
If you miss, I'll kill you.
I only want to shit myself once,
Mhm.
not twice."
And I'd probably take up smoking like that instant, like have a cigarette while they shoot me.
I mean, whatever.
Do they put a bag over your head? Is that
I
still a
would
thing?
think so. You wanna look at everybody? I'm guessing they would put a bag over your head.
Is, do
Or do they have you face the wall?
does the executioner still have the black bag over their head? Like in the movies? Like
No.
was that a thing? Because it was to be anonymous.
Yeah, but
Because you don't want to be the
that was
killer.
like the guillotine and, like, the head chopping, and then they'd hang their heads from, like, a wall.
Yeah. It's still the same thing.
I mean
Man, I miss the old gore days where you could see like videos of like executions and like fucking like beheadings and shit
no.
online. Now you
Okay.
can't. It's sad.
Stop it.
The world that we live in now is
Okay.
terrible.
I'm sure they're out there in the dark web.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to the
Don't
dark
be
web.
looking that yeah, mm-mm, mm-mm. No.
Okay. All right. I think that's
Yeah,
we solved it.
it all sounds awful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just don't go on death row,
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't get executed.
and also don't kill anyone, just in
Yeah.
general,
Or commit treason.
or kill a family member.
Yeah. Or don't even you know what? Don't go to prison
That's what I said, don't
at all.
Go
Don't
to
go to jail.
yeah, just make good choices,
Mhm. Like us. We are perfect.
and listening to this podcast is a great choice.
Yeah, because if you go to jail, you can't listen to us.
You probably
Or
can.
I don't know,
I'm
probably
sure you can.
fuck,
I
I
think
don't
you can
know.
make as many phone calls as you want to, so whatever.
Yeah, they do like fucking video chatting and shit.
Yeah, it's
Like
the weirdest thing.
all right. Anyways, please pretend to be kind to each other. We love you.
Peace.
Bye.